All right. With the Key of Shadows in hand, it is now time to move on to step 6, which is going to be the 3 o'clock pylon, codenamed Hate. Alright, so in this one, we are going to need some lucky items. And I'm going to tell y'all what items we need. And we don't need all of them, but we are going to have a small shopping list. Otherwise, most of what this is going to be in this room here. So real quick, let's go grab these lucky items that we need. Alright, the first lucky item that you can get, and this is the only one that's BOP. So this is the only one you need to get on the character that you want to get the lucky items on. And this is going to be at Timber Step Outposts. Now, some of these vendors are unfriendly to Horde. You'll see that in a moment. Which is why you don't need all of these. But we're gonna get them all. And you can get them all on one character. Easy enough. So the lucky item here is the Lucky Horseshoe. As you can see, it's bind on pickup. But we're going to go ahead and buy it because I need the luck. Now let's hop over while he heads back to Deadwind Pass and get the other lucky items on my alts, who can then put them in the war bank or sell them. You can buy all these on the auction, or most of these on the auction house as well. But we're going to hop over to them and put those lucky items in my war bank, and we'll pick them all up back at Deadwind Pass. It'll be easy. Alright, we're here in Stormwind on Alliance to get some more lucky items. We're right here in the middle of Old Town. We're talking to Lenny Fingers McCoy. Alright, now he's got a couple of lucky items for us. So, the Lucky Rat's Tooth, the Lucky Charm, and the Lucky Shirt. All of these can be sold on the auction house if you're trying to make some money right now. But we're just going to pop those into the old war bank. Alright. Put them right here. My little lucky item stash. And we'll then hop over to my other tune and we'll see another vendor with some more lucky items right now. Alright, now this vendor, you know him, you love him, it's Grifta. Now, one of the easiest spots to hit him up right now is Dornagal, but he is in a couple locations, the Waking Shore, even in BFA, but just hit up the Dornagal one to make sure he has what you need. So here, we're going to buy the Lucky Tortolin Charm, as well as the Lucky Dragon's Claw, okay? And just like before, pull up my war bank, throw these in, so I can pick them all up. And now we'll have the Lucky Tortolin Charm, the Lucky Shirt, Lucky Rat's Tooth, Lucky Dragon's Claw, and then the Lucky Horseshoe on my Demon Hunter. So let's head back to Deadwind Pass and light this torch. Alright, we're back in the Catacombs. So, with the Key of Shadows from the last step, the Lucky Horseshoe, the Lucky Tortolin Charm, the Lucky Dragon's Claw, the Lucky Rat's Tooth, the Lucky Shirt, and the Lucky Charm, we're ready for this next thing. Now, remember, you don't need all of them, but you're going to want some, and as I entered here, it says, I feel quite lucky. Oh. So that's going to be relevant. Now, the reason I'm entering it from the start instead of being back up at the Felcycle is because where we need to go is closer to the start than over there. So, as you see, we went down the stairs and we're going to head into door 430. Alright. Oh, that's lighting something up. I don't know what that's for. But let's open the door. Alright, now inside, we're going to find a bunch of stuff. I'm looking for a pool. Oh. This one. Okay. So, you're gonna want to open the other door. Oh well. Alright, so inside this door, we're gonna find the Astral Soup. I'm getting exploded. But we're gonna find the astral soup, which is this body of water right here, and we're going to fish in the astral soup. Okay? Alright, and then we're gonna get the astral key. Now, with the astral key, we're gonna head over here and open the astral chest, which is going to give us a new toy. Alright, with our new starry-eyed goggles toy. Alright, we're gonna show up here. Alright, we're gonna use our new toy, and now, with these goggles, we're going to go around and use these decryption consoles. Okay? Now, let me see the one. Give me 1 second. Alright, so we're going to be going around and putting in codes in these consoles. What this does is it changes your action bars to input the code, so some add-ons may conflict. But let's start with the first one right here. And this is the decryption console for Elder Konani. Alright, now people went through the trouble of solving all the codes to all these, but right now we're able to just know what the codes are. So we're just going to put in the codes here for the guide. We're not going to go solving, but kudos to all the people in the Secret Finding Discord that solved these. So, now my action bar has changed down here, and the code I put in for Elder property of Elder Konani is 8, 8, 2, 2, 4, 6, 4, 6. Okay, you're supposed to hit submit once you punch in the code. That's what took me so long to figure out, but we are now back. So once you submit it correctly, alright, the box will open, and you will get 1 piece of hate. Now, let's move on to the next decryption console. Alright. Let's be mindful of traps now. Alright, the next one we are going to is right across, right in the next hall. Okay, so this is one of the here decryption consoles. Now this is here number 1, which here is basically what are the coordinates of this console, which I'm gonna only say this for one of them. It sucks that they gotta use coordinates for these when they should just put coordinates in the game instead of having to require an add-on. Alright, but let's put it in. So what is the location of this box? Okay, this is here number 2, actually. So this is here number 2 on the list, and the code for this one is 10638, and then you hit submit, and the box will open, and I will get my second piece of hate. Alright, now let's find the next one. And we're going to the next one, which is another here box. And this is here number 1 on this list here. And this code is 5661. Submit, and the box will open up. Alright, and now I got 3. Now let's find the next one. Alright, the next one we have here is called Rubinstein's Console. It's just right up the stairs from where it was. And the code for Rubinstein's Console here is 52233. Then you submit, and Rubinstein's safe will unlock for you, giving you for me, my 4th piece of hate. Alright. Next, we have a decryption console right here in the back. So the code for this one in the back here is 5 1, 5, 6, 7. Submit. And we got it open. For our 5th piece of hate. Now that was called the handwritten note. I guess there was a note here. Yeah, right here. There you go. Next up, we're gonna head back into the room of the Felcycle. We have a couple of consoles here. So the Feeling Lucky slot machine. Alright, what about 777? Ding ding! So for this one, you're just gonna enter 7, submit, 77, submit, 777, submit, 7777, submit. It can be any number of 7s, and you just work your way up. And there we go. All the other consoles are done. It just popped into my bag. Alright, so now we are at 6. So, the next one is called the Here decryption box, but it's here. And the code for this one is 115. Submit. Bada boom. We open up our box, get our next piece of hate. Here. Now, we gotta go get our next one. Okay, so there actually was a decryption console back in that one room here that we were located at with all the squares. And now we're gonna open up this one. Okay, now the code here is a long one. Alright, so let's get this code in. 1 7 1 1 2 3 1 7. Submit. There's the little magnifying glass that knows when you got it right. And then there's, no, I want my box. There it is. It's right over here on the table. It's a little hard to see. And with that, we got 8 pieces of hate. Alright, so all the way back at the entrance is the last console I need to do, and it's the No Violence Please console. Now, there is a whole method to solve this that makes a Thunder Fury appear, and which is how they solve the code, but the code here is 19019. Submit. Open the last box, and that will get me 9 pieces of hate. Alright. And then we're going to head back up to the motorcycle, and we're going to see something in. Alright, and with that, the orb is lit up. I was a little confused about this, but it's fine. The orb is lit. Part 3 is done. Next time, we work on part 4. See you then. Bye-bye.